Okay. Right, so good afternoon. Welcome to TanukiMatt's channel. I am TanukiMatt, and yeah, in fact, this is my first stream, so let's see how it goes. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what this channel is actually about, or how things go on this channel. So I shall be playing a variety of different games. I will be playing things from this game here, Rocket League, to all sorts of other games. Really, I don't have any preference. Um, and But it's also a slightly musical channel. So every Monday, I'll be producing music live. So on Pro Tools, if anybody is interested in that. So I'll use the Monday streams to produce music live on Pro Tools, and then that track is also available for downloading later on. So yeah, that's about it really. And then I have some plans for have maybe Wednesdays have some kind of a sort of language day where I try and learn other languages and see how that goes. But yeah, well, not being too strict at this point, if we're being honest. So yeah. So here today's plan is then going to be starting with Rocket League. So I'm going to start with Rocket League. I have played this game quite a bit, but I'm basically starting over. I'm not amazing in it or anything like that, but I will try my best to maybe be somewhat entertaining in the sense that at least there's going to be a lot of learning. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to go for all the way from unranked to wherever we can. Hopefully today, let's see if we can hit champion. That would be great. It's possible we can't. It's possible I can't. I'm not good enough for that. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Also, since I said this is a kind of a slightly music related channel as well, so on top of those Mondays where I'll be producing music live, I'll also, I've got a little piano here, so I don't know if that's going to work into it very well, but we'll see. Just in case, every now and then I might just play something. I'm not also very good at playing the piano. I'm more experienced in producing music, but also I'm not like amazing at any of these things really, but hopefully that's all right. But yeah, I might play something every now and then. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's a thing on TanukiMatt's channel. So yeah, without further ado, I guess let's get on with it. Let me see a few things here first. Let me see a couple of things. Yeah. Okay. That's better. So yeah, like I said, I shall be playing this game. I have not set all the settings or anything like that, so we might just start from that first. Let's see. Okay, let's go to garage first. Customize the car. Not too bothered, but what's good? Monster Cats. You know what? Stripes pretty good. Let's get some Tanuki. Well, blue doesn't really go well with that, so let's go with something. That's fine, and then there we go. I like these kind of textured paints, I guess. Sun damaged feels like sort of weathered textures. They're quite cool. So this, do you know what? That's pretty good. And then here maybe with a darker one, or yeah, let's go with a darker one. Sun damaged. Yep, that's pretty good. Alright, tires. Really, this doesn't make a huge difference for me. Honestly, with these, I kind of just want something that's a little bit out of the way. Yeah, no toppings, none of that stuff. That's fine, and that's fine. All right. So, create a new okay. Go back to the one we just did. There we go. All right, so I'm sure many of you know Rocket League quite well. It's basically kind of like a futsal type thing where you play indoors and you know, the cars fly and all that. Well, it's a very well-known game, so I don't know why I'm explaining it to anybody. But I was going to do something here. Just got to do a couple of little adjustments. It's a little tiny bit loud on my headphones, so I'll just turn that down a wee bit. Right, that tone. All right, there we go. So, okay, I guess we could go with the profile. Just choose a banner as well. Oh, yeah, we don't have any options at this moment, I guess, since I haven't played it on. So, I guess technically I'll be smurfing. That's not really the intention. It's just that this is TanukiMatt account, and I don't want to get that mixed up with anything I've done before. So here you got all the modes, different modes, and I actually haven't tried these tournaments. These are new. I don't know how that works at all. But yeah, casual. You know what? Let's start with one casual game first. Just to kind of get warmed up. And while you're waiting, you can also do some training. Which is, I guess, for warm up. So yeah, I know a little bit, like you can see, I can't really properly carry the ball in the air or anything. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, in the air and all that. Yeah. So I would say this actually has kind of been crapping on me lately a little bit, this game. There's been a lot of ping problems and lots of issues like that, and yeah, it's not been as good as maybe some years ago, but it still works, I suppose. Okay. What is? Let's see. Oh, missed it. Something happened. It feels a little bit weird right now, to be not gonna lie. It's like it's slow motion, but maybe it's just the Alright, so I might be playing with a little bit lower level players, but I actually can't do anything about that right now. Just sort of wait. So maybe we should just go to ranking up and the chat on. Whoops, I didn't mean to say OMG. Well, I don't know, they're not even chatting or anything. It's there's something weird. It just feels like I'm in slow-mo or something, but maybe it's just my brain playing tricks on me. I'm just kind of paranoid about all the streaming things. This is the first stream, like I said. Oh, bad mistake for me. Yeah, it is the first stream after all, so. Oh, let's let him go. Did he score? Yes. Nice shot, man. There we go. Well done, Garthos. All right. Let's just take this down. He's probably gonna miss, yeah. Let them play it. Well. Okay. You know what? I think we're gonna leave this match. Just like I'm not great at this game, but when you don't have a rank, they just throw you at pretty much whatever type of game. Oh, level 10 needed. What does that mean? I need to play casual? Is that what that means? I don't actually know what that means. I don't know. I don't remember there ever being that when I first started. Yeah, well, I guess we just have to go with it. Not much I can do about that, honestly. Yeah, let's go free play. I guess we just have to finish some games and then, you know, maybe try and get some XP. So this might be a trickier session than I thought it would be in terms of like ranking up and all that. Let's see then. Who knows, perhaps it throws a couple of slightly higher level players. So he was closer to the ball, that means it's usually their ball. Okay, so not really higher level. Well, I guess we'll just have to grind through this. I'll try not to be too... Maybe I'll just try and make more passing plays like that. Only... well, he's just not interested, apparently. Like that. I'm not gonna take that ball from you. Alright. Yeah, also... I guess the more goals I score, the longer it takes for the games to finish, so... I don't know, maybe I'll just focus mostly on passing and then try some stupid trick shots that I actually can't pull off because I'm terrible at this game. But yeah, there's still a difference between someone who's just started and okay and even a sort of semi-rubbish player as myself. Now, where's my teammate? Oh, nice one. What a save. What a save. There we go. It was a good save, actually. It was. You know. Missed that. Woo. Okay, you go. There you go. Dope. Come on, Dope. You can do it, Dopey. Think. And now take the shot. Yeah. Oh, close. Come on, Dopey. Go on, shoot. Come on, Dopey. Take the shot, my man. Oh, nice pass. Now, Dopey, you ready? Oh, come on. So close. How about this one? Trying hard to get him a... What about that? Can do it! Yeah! Awesome. That's so awesome. Well, you know, it's very hard to start with. I know the feeling. It just feels like you touch the stick a little bit and the car just goes to a completely weird position and direction. It's not easy. It's a dope. Oh, I feel like I've got the... My teammate's probably actually the most experienced out of all this. Oh. Hey, not a terrible pinch. Alright. Oh, no, no, no. No. Well, I tried actually. My intention was to stop that ball from going in the net, but yeah, I couldn't do it. And see, if that was an actual situation in the game where I had to try and save the ball, I would have screwed it up. Alright. Nice one, dope. Nice shot, man. Do they just, like, do they not know that the chat exists, or... Am I some kind of a weird bubble here where they don't have the chat and I do? Let's just put it in the corner. I don't want to score from the kickoff. Now Dopey, come on. Oh. That's dope. Alright, dope. There we go. Oh. Well, dope, you ready? Ah, ready for what? Me to fail. Oh, well. Pretty sure they were ready for that, actually. Just feels a little laggy, like there's input lag. I think that's what it is, probably. Alright. No dope, you go and score. Take the shot. Ooh. Whoops. Oh well. Hey, you know what? I've been there, I've done that. Scored so many on goals myself. Happens all the time. Yeah, this is a little bit odd right now. I mean, I can't... Maybe I shouldn't do that. It's a little over the top. Just play the passing game, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be... Just leave it there. Come on, go for it. Oh, close. It's a bit odd. Oh god. Jesus. You go for it, man. Alright, maybe in the next game. I'm just kind of torn between wanting to play closer to their level so it's not so, like, ruining their fun. And then also... There you go. That was a good way of not scoring, but giving him a goal. That's totally what I was doing there. Anyway, what I was saying is, kind of want to play closer to their level, so it's more fun for them. I would assume anyway. But then it's not very interesting to view, maybe. But you know, I suppose I could take into account that this is my first stream. There are no viewers really at this point, anyway. So. Nice area. Oh. I bumped him. Not on purpose, to be honest. Anyway. Alright. That's a good shot for Oblong. You can do it, man. I remember, though, when I was playing... You know, in the beginning, you didn't really know how to do any of this stuff. You know? So... when you saw a ball coming to you like this one here, and then you could just... Oh, yeah, I can hit it. Straight on. And scored a goal from your own end. That was good fun. GG. Yeah, so, okay, I'm getting XP here. I've got some levels. Alright. Yeah, it's a bit cheesy. I'll stick with the default rather than that. Let me just adjust one thing. Quickly. Yeah. So this will just make it a little bit. Okay, that's that. All's going well. Yeah, sorry about that. It's I had to adjust the mix a little bit, or at least on my end. Right. So let's go. Ready? Sorry guys, kept you waiting. I probably shouldn't have actually. Oh, they left. Right. Don't matter then. Let's put that on the wall. Oh, well, that's... Oh, well, yeah. See, I mean, I can kind of start... sort of start the aerials and all that stuff, but at the end, then just kind of... I don't know how to continue much further. If anybody had any tips or stuff, I guess it's just a matter of positioning, really. I suppose, like how much you boost. I think the problem for me mostly is not what am I trying to say here? I think the problem for me is mostly just like trying to not go too far like this, because when you go too far, then it's really kind of hard to recover from that. But from here all the way, some people can just like hover around and take the ball all the way to the other end. I have no chance of doing that. I suppose, again, another thing is if you're falling down, am I not searching for a game? They are finding players. Yeah. So I'm level 3 now. This won't be a couple of games, I suppose. Okay, so what I was saying is, I think when the ball starts to fall down, that's when you get in trouble. It's hard to kind of get back up again. All right. Let's see who we've got. Peter. All right, Peter, my man. Let's see. Come on. Oh, well, I suppose this is for me then. Go, Peter. Oh. Alright, so this is pretty much the same type of game. Well, where everyone kind of goes. Oh, okay. Gotta be careful though, not to underestimate people. Yeah, let's see what Peter can do here. Alright, empty net, man. Go for it. You can do it. Ooh, nice save. How'd you say that? What a save. Let's put that on. Oh, okay. I did not expect that to go in. Hey, he's chatting. Whoa, dude's got... Okay. That's a proper ping. Well, that's unfortunate for them. Or what is that ping? What? They both have the same ping as well? Like identical? Are they the same? No, I don't know what's going on. This is what I mean though, about the game having kind of crapped on me a little bit lately. But maybe they're just playing from, I don't know, like US. Was that a back pass? Because... Oh, now Peter, you can do it. There you go. Nice shot, man. What was that? Wow for the miss, or was that a sarcastic wow for missing on my dribble there, or maybe? What? The ceiling? Peter, excuse me. Somebody's smurfing. All right. Yeah, well. Well, I don't know what to say really. It's a... What's Peter doing? I think he's right. He might be doing the same thing I'm doing, basically. Just trying to get to the ranks again, so then... Well, let's do something nice then. Well, it wasn't as nice as I was hoping, but... Oh, there we go. On. This is unfortunate. If he was on the other side, that would have been perfect. I think he's better than I am, because that ceiling shot he did, I can't pull that off. So they might have won, but would have been interesting. All right, Peter, nice one, nice one, and there. Well, okay, we need to stop scoring, I think. I don't know if I could get what's it even called? That, like, oh, flip reset or something. All right, guys, fire. Oh boy. No, don't score. Don't do it. No. All right, good. Well, it was nice, but it's gonna take ages. Also, these other two, they're just unfortunate. Like, want to give them a chance to actually get something going. It's not their fault they can't. It's not their fault. That was a good shot. Yeah, it's a good shot. It's not their fault that they've just been unlucky to get to sort of smurfs. Again, I don't mean to be a smurf. It's just the sort of situation is what it is. But yeah, that's all there really is. I can't do much about it. But so now they can date. So oh, you're gonna miss that one. All right, Peter, back it up to me. Pinch. All right. That didn't really happen the way I was hoping it would happen. I was supposed to like pinch properly. I don't really know what to say. I don't really want to advertise being a smurf in chat, but I suppose it's obvious, but all right. Peter, you wake? Yeah, he was. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I got a bit quiet there. I was focusing on my fancy moves. But yeah, it's... I suppose it's obvious that we are higher ranks than we are in this game, but... Yeah. I hope that's... Does that put me in trouble, or... Because I'm not doing this on purpose. Well, I suppose what is on purpose? So if I... Perhaps it will put Peter against me this time if I just ready up. Well, 4. That's hilarious. Well, let's see if we're in a different. I was hoping it would put. Whoops. Well, can't type apparently. Right. So. All right. We'll see. Let's see what happens. You never know. I mean, he's probably, I don't know, champ 2 or something like that. Fake. So maybe... Oh, well, there was a hit. Although that wasn't a good landing, so probably they're not really... Alright. Well, I'll just take that one. It was a basic flick. It wasn't anything special. So... I think it's reasonable. I'll just... See, this kind of stuff is what I don't really want to do. Because then that kind of ruins the game a little bit. Like, yeah, they left. Well, can't know much about that. Do we still get XP? Don't? Oh, a little bit. Not a lot. Okay. Well, let's see one more time. If this doesn't work out, then I'm just going to leave and then search again. Because we're in the same team. I don't understand why it doesn't. Why can't it just if we've got 2 players? Why is it just putting us always in the same team? Too late for this. What does that mean? Good times? What does it mean? Pitch veteran. Good times. Got an achievement. Alright, let's go. I probably should have said GG's or something, but they weren't really, so... I wonder if there's any other way of getting experience. Does training give you experience? If I do aerials, goalie, I'm just trying one. Okay, I'll start. Let's see. I can show you how much I really do suck. Oh, well, that's a hit with the wheels, not good, but I suppose that's in. So I should really try and always use the fast... Oh, come on. I just always misjudge those. I can still get it. Ah! No, 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 no. This is not gonna work. Well, maybe. Oh. Yeah. See, it's all fun and games doing those fancy type... Oh. See, I missed again. Just one little bit of boost. Alrighty. Yeah, so I really should do this more. But I do really play for fun, mostly, casually. So I don't really want to. And I do it a little bit. Because it is also, you know, the better you are, the more fun it usually is to play. You can do more advanced stuff, but see, I keep misjudging all this. Okay, well, but yeah, yeah, that's an aerial. It counts. Yeah, it counts. Counts as an aerial. Frags. Alright, I'm better at these, but apparently not really. Oh well, did go in, but wasn't very good. Did I press something? There we go. Honestly, that should be on. That should go all the way to the end in the air. So I was a bit late, which is why I had to dodge in a bit of an awkward way, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, this is coming in fast. I missed it. Let's see what we're going to do. If I can dribble it in. Sure. All right. So I'm just cheating because I suck at aerials. I'm not very good at dribbling either, but you know, apparently better at dribbling than aerials. So. Okay, that's high. Pow! No. So, yeah, that goes in the goal, but it's not like it's never gonna go. That's actually a great pass for the goalie to shoot at our goal or start an aerial from there towards our goal in a game. So, it really it was not good. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. Okay. Also, I'm very good at. Getting it high, apparently. Oh, supposed to bounce up. Yeah, so I can't do this. It's probably going to give me terrible... No experience. Okay. So that's pointless. That's basically a waste of time then. Let us see. Yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah, I can't do that, so 2v2, yeah, let's just do the 2v2. It's just kind of... I guess 3v3, there's a bigger chance that there's somebody there who's a little higher level. Just by the numbers. Oh, where am I? Okay. Let's put that, just run out of... Wait a minute. Oh, wait, what? I thought that was our goal. I just saved it for them. Oh, crikey. Alright, let's put that there. Oh, what's happening? Yeah, I just tried to boom me. It almost got me, but... Yeah, see, to be honest, that should be going upwards, not like straight as it was. I should... Oh, okay. Then go for it then. Yeah, so, I mean, if it goes... Whoa. Doesn't go up. I can't... Well, we're making a mess of this. Alright, no. We've got a game. That's alright. Also, reversing is very rarely actually worth doing. you usually just want to do like a half. Is it a half flip? I don't actually know what it's called, but it's better to. I'll show you like this to kind of turn around entirely, rather than just reverse the whole time. Okay, well, let's take this one. I missed it. All right. Well, that was that was a fake. Yeah, faked it. So just, you know, okay, let's give him a nice shot. And a whoops. Because I really should have had that, but yeah, okay. There we go. Kick off. Yeah, like I said, I'm not great at this game, so just kind of trying to learn still. That's a pass. Let's see if Antoine can do something. Well, there you go. It's capable. Nice shot. Let's see. They see those two blue cars. They kind of put both on the wall. They probably one of them didn't need to be there, but you know, it's a part of a learning process. Actually, I'd rather see people trying to go to the walls and just trying new things, and then not get it right. That's what I do anyway. I'd rather fail at something and learn than not dare to try. Yeah, so that's the back flip, half flip. I don't actually know what it's called. Reverse flip. I have no clue. But yeah, it's better to do than just keep reversing. Because the car only goes so fast backwards, and it's obviously harder to control as well. So yeah, Antoine is really into this. Let's let him. I mean, I should be at high ranks. I'm not good, but I had to start over, so I'm at lower ranks than I'm supposed to be. So I'm trying to kind of not be a douche and not just like ruin everybody's game. I'm not great at this game again, but you know, there's a certain. Let me just pass this. Okay, Antoine was on me. That's all right. Yeah, so I'm just hoping to not ruin others' fun by, because it's not their fault. As I've said before, it's not their fault that they're that, you know, somebody's not playing with their ranked. Ooh, close. Do we have a close one? Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, I wasn't looking, and then Antoine gave me the perfect pass. I should say sorry. I don't want to. Okay. Well, there we go. So, look, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. I'm aware I'm not a great Rocket League player. But, oh, thanks, man. That's nice. So nice to have nice people. Nice people to play with who give you compliments when you do something right, even though that wasn't actually that good. Let me just... Oh, missed it. Yep. Let's see. I can't take that. Hold on, Antoine. Give me a great pass and I'll take it because you deserve it. Alright. No, it's great pass, man. It's so hard though, because yeah. Anyway, it's such a fun game though, and the more you kind of learn. Oh, woohoo! That was my bad, was it? Was it mine? Let's just say sorry. I honestly think it was his kickoff, but you know what? I'll take that. I could have been in it. Yeah, it's such a fun game, honestly. One of those games that actually one of the only games I've never really grown tired of. So it can be kind of intimidating to begin with because of all the like this flying, rolling mechanisms, but it gets better over time. And once it does, and actually, you know, comes a point when you kind of feel like, okay, I have a pretty good grasp on what you can do in this game, and then you just see somebody do something completely bonkers, and then you're like, okay, well, I guess I gotta learn that now. And obviously I'm not that actually competitive, so I don't go and learn it necessarily, but at least you sort of know the possibilities, and there's always something new. It's always something new, you know? I don't really want to. Yeah. So there's always something new. And of course, then there's the pros and all those crazy good players who are actually proper good, and they can do absolutely mind-blowing moves in this game, really. I'm just really just playing for fun, so but you know, even without trying, you're certainly going to learn some moves. Oh, that went a bit far. I'm trying to pass him a little bit because we just go around. Let me try an aerial here. I couldn't pass. Oh, it went in. Whoops. That was meant as a path. He's very kind. I suppose, yeah, that's another thing. Like, well, I suppose it was a nice shot from at this level, I guess. Oh, so how do I say sorry in this? It's left? No. Down? Oh, well, missed the opportunity. Everybody's got... See their ping as well? Are they playing from a different region, or is that... Like, how is that? How is it so bad? I suppose when they both... But also they both had the same ping. How often does that really happen? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm just asking questions. Anyway, are we gonna get another one? All right. Antoine again. I don't know if that's how. Maybe it's Antoine or something. I don't know. I'm just saying Antoine because it seems like that might be right. I hope that's not offensive to anyone. Weed Dreamer 96. All right. Oh, or Weed Reamer, maybe. All right. Let's see what these guys can do. They certainly came to the kickoff faster, but yeah, they're still kind of jumping around a bit nuts. Oh, well, okay. So I'm just gonna play it slow, kind of like. Actually, maybe there's a lot to learn here. I can kind of just try and do basic things and not fail them. There, go. Oh. No. Go, Antoine. Almost. Ooh, not bad. I wasn't ready. Interesting. I did not mean to backflip there. But, yeah. Let's see if they can shoot. Yeah, not a bad shot. Let's put it over there. I'll give them a nice shot because, honestly, it was a decent one. Yeah, slow, but you know. Let's try one. Nope. Oh, Antoine. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Uh-huh. Ooh, oh, that's alright. Thanks, Antoine. All right, let's put that there. Maybe he's. Where is he? Was he on the ceiling? Trying some fancy moves, eh? Or maybe he was knocked there or something. I didn't mean to do that. All right, Antoine. Oop. Let's take the shot. I really need to learn this. So the reason I'm struggling with the quick chat is because I've remapped them in my previous games, so they're in different places. Just don't know how. Oh, bumpy. Antoine, how could you? Oh no. Let's pretend I don't have boosts. All right, we do need to score one. Here, Antoine, go. You can do it. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Close. Okay. Nice moves. Oh, close one. I was trying to get a pass. And obviously, I tried goal first, but then when I saw that my jump was terrible as usual, I was trying to get a pass to Antoine there from the wall, but I messed that up too. So, you know, it's so relative. In an actual game at a slightly higher level, I'm not. Those things would have been detriment. No. Yeah, it just would have been terrible, really. All right, let's get a fancy kick shot. Kick off. Flip. Go take the shot. Come on, Antoine. I want you to score, not me. Not because of selfish reasons, just because. Oh, sorry. Well, how do you say sorry again? Down and down. Well, that's pretty easy, actually. Are you there? Oh, see, I don't know if that probably looked the same, but that was quite glitchy to me. The way he missed, it just looked kind of slightly glitchy. That's over. Go on, Antoine, you can do it. Nice. There we go. Good stuff. I got it. I sort of got it. Just kind of hoping they would semi-miss or something there. No, I could just kind of bounce it forward. Then Antoine could take. Oh, close. Let's just put it up there and then. That could have pinched nicely, but. Yeah, not really. Also, it just feels like those moves aren't really. They don't make sense. Oh, nice. Well done, Antoine. Good job. I'm probably coming across really obnoxiously arrogant and full of myself. That's not what this is. It's like, do you know, if you generally are not just great at a game, and even though after you've played it for years, and then you're still a little bit better than some who are just starting now. So then that's what's happening here. It's not me thinking that I'm actually good. As we've witnessed several times when trying to do something. Oh, nice. Well, it wasn't, but anyway. When trying to do something sort of more basic, actually slightly more complicated, and suddenly I can't get anything done. Well, all right. No. That's GG's. Okay. I got a drop. Right, let's open it. Since we have pretty much nothing. I don't really, actually really, I don't know how this works. I don't really care much about drops and stuff like that. Oh, what an absolutely terrible car. Actually, I don't know, but it looks horrible. Anyway, so we're now at level 5. Okay, so it actually slows down quite a bit. The progress. I feel like 10 is quite a high level to get to comps. Because if you think about it, I've played quite a few games, and just you know, when you're starting with a game, not all people want to, even though if they're just starting, they might do some training or whatever, and then but they don't. Not all people want to just kind of play casual for the first 3-4 hours or whatever. I'm assuming I'm getting a little bit more XP as well because of us winning the games, and so it could take quite a long time, and then I would just assume people want to do competitive as well early on, so I don't really understand that restriction. Or maybe it's not that much too much, but yeah. To me it just feels a little bit longer than necessary. Oh well. Not much to do about that. Alrighty, let's see. This is a little bit of a smaller map, and we have 3v3, so there's more cars. Just take this down. It's generally a good move. And let's try and get a pass from here. Okay, no, it's not happening. Alright, Ella. What you doing? Is it an A? Oh. Oh. Finish it. No. Couldn't quite get that done. Alright, let's see. Bounce. Let's take that. Oh. Honestly, I expected that to hit somebody just because there was kind of a massive metal or whatever these cars are made of in front. But yeah, well, I'll take it. Why not? Is it me? No. Okay. Go for a big boost. Oh, that would have been a nice pass, but let's see. Well, that is a nice pass. Let's just put that there. Pretending like I could actually hit it on goal. Nope. Now there's some chance for who's going? Y7? Ella? Somebody? Go for it. Alright. Let's put it back. Okay, no. So hang on. We're losing. Alright, so I came to the game midway or something after a goal. I didn't even notice. That's how attentive I am. Let's see. It's a decent pass, so let's just... Whoa, I thought I hit that. Well... Probably looked as embarrassing as it felt. Well, it's a pass. Somebody needs to be there. They can do it. There you go. Nice one. Nice shot, man. Or woman. Dude. Lad. Lassie. Right. 2-2. Tie the game. Let's see what happens then. They're very close to each other a lot, which... I mean, there are times when that's useful. Like when you're setting somebody up, or it seems like you might not be able to continue and the other one's kind of covering your arse. But let's just leave that there. Oh, almost. I think I could have probably scored there myself. I don't know if that was... Alright. Well, that wasn't too special. It was just a dribble. So, look as clumsy as I am, so that's fine. Let's go for it. Okay. Someone else can go and take it. I'll take the boost. Come on, Ella. Almost. Ooh, close. I also don't see those vans used a lot. Yeah, but generally, if you're really close to the other player, it just kind of, you're just basically covering the same area. It's like any sport, really. Just basically covering. It's double coverage, I suppose, is the word. Alright, Ella can take that. Oh, nope. Let's just stop it from going to our end. Can you finish it off? No, not quite. How about here? I'll put it in. Alright. Well, it's almost finished anyway, so. It's getting better, I feel like. There's... I don't know if that actually changes. Is it based on my... I have no clue. Is it based on my rank, or what is it based on? My XP? What's the ELO for casual? Is it ELO even? I don't. Right, go for it. Oh, they kind of bumped into each other. Oh, boomstick. Guy on messed it. Alright. We took the game. Hey, why not? Yeah, I'm not. Oh, well. But there we can see the, you know, Ella has ping all over the place. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible hit. Just left it for them. Yeah, but Ella has a ping that goes from blinking red from 40 at 40 ping to like orange and yellow, 60s, 70s, 100 something. So, I don't know. Something weird. It's just that it happens more often than I remember it ever happening. Oh, it really is this slow. After you get to 5, I barely got any XP out of that. Is that really how slow it is? We might not even get to ranked in this stream. Well. All pinch. I don't have boost. Oh, Ella went to the other side. Just want to score for me? No. Alrighty. That's fine. I understand. Oh. See, if that was a proper game and somebody actually tried that pass for me, and I would have completely failed there. Didn't get it anywhere, really. Oh, that was close. Just not quite. And there you have it. No, no, not quite. Oh, I didn't actually. Yeah, well. Okay. Well, that's a good pass. Ooh, just that was a bit high, I suppose. Somebody gonna try and hit that? Alright, dig. Trying to hit it. Boinks! That was terrible, but I guess it was just right for this. I'm showing that I'm actually at my... I'm not supposed to be at a higher level, to be honest. Oh, that's unfortunate. You take it. No? Alright. Let's see what happens then. Okay. Do you wanna... Alright, I'll take it. And a great pass. It was good. There's no denying that. Good. Yeah. Failed at that as well, actually. People are going like, what the heck was that? Yeah, it was just the piano I play every now and then. Not very well, mind you, just for fun. I just like it, so that's why I did. Do produce some music a bit more, but I'm not a pianist, I'm not a pro musician or anything like that, so it's just all for funsies. Let's see if we can score another goal here, maybe. Well, there we go. Solo. Y7 is carrying us. I don't mind. Don't mind that at all. It's all good. Oh, my kickoff. Okay. Let's try. Alright. That should be a decent pass, so... Oh, close one. Let's give them a close one. Hope they don't take it sarcastically, because that's not how I meant it. Oh, right. So in casual, people can come and go as they please. So basically, when somebody leaves, it just drops an AI in their stead. So then... Oh, no. Let's try. Okay. Oh, did he score an own goal? Not quite. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, and I just... He was going to get that, and I just, like, moved it a bit, and then... Alright, that was a nice one, man. Nice shot. Let's high five. Our rear five. Scored by sticks, I swear. That wasn't sticks a minute ago. Wait, what? What just happened? We scored, it said... Didn't it say it scored by sticks? I could swear that's what happened. I don't know what kind of confusion was there, but that... Well, I guess that happened then, whatever. Whatever. Right, let's see. Okay, that's... Yeah. Now Y7 is... And I feel like their name, that Y7 name, I feel like there's a thing there that I'm not getting. Because I'm just dumb. Alright, sticks. Got that. Okay. It's 2 AIs in blue team, so that's unfortunate because they're not very good at this in this game, the AI. So as to kind of encourage, I guess. Oh. I didn't even I didn't know the goal was there. Okay. So finally I get to kind of carry it in the air a little bit. I actually managed to do that a little bit. Then I do it too much because I didn't know where the goal was because I'm an idiot. A dunce. That's always good, isn't it? Ducks fly in formation, all 3 in the same spot. Yeah, you go for it. Right, Y7 BP MK Ultra. What's going on? All right, I'll take this. No. Supposed to be mine. Honed had different ideas. It's just not. I don't want to watch another replay right now. Moving on because we need more XP. Oh, I should change this actually. Forgot to change the Um, change the name of the stream because a category because I don't want people to think that this is just for chatting, although that is the point. Also, it is very much the point in my whole channel in general. I hope that is kind of what I'm hoping at some point. There'll be at least some people interested enough so that we can have some conversations and just have some fun, you know, chat together, socialize. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, because it's the best part of this, I think. Playing games is fun and all that, but it's a lot more fun when people are around and you can just chat. If you share any interests, then you can chat about those. You can chat what happens in the game, but maybe even just in the world. Couldn't quite get that. Let's try and play one game sort of properly. I don't know if it's too early. Maybe it is. That's a nice save. I did sort of leave it to them there, but because I'm an idiot, but it is a very nice save. Let's put that there. Okay. Maybe not. Oh, right. So the Y7 dude is not on their team. Anybody like... Oh, that's unfortunate. That's going to go in. Whoops. Sorry. Lucky. No, it was not a nice shot. It was just a whoops. Well, happens though. I don't know if they were being sarcastic or whatever, but... Let's see then if we can get anything going. That's going to be white. Oh. Shoot, connection. Is this Rocket League connection or is my stream also down? Seems to be Rocket League because my stream's working, right? Yeah, I'm seeing everything on the stream, so... Okay. Packet loss. Everything's wrong with this. Let's just report the server. Random countdown. I'm not even in the game. What's going on? Okay, this is not good. Yeah, okay, I'm disconnected. But I can't just... Can I... Oh, yeah, I can leave. It's casual. Let's do that. Let me just make sure that this is all working fine. Let me just check. Check a few things. Yeah, it all looks good. Nothing wrong here, actually. No dropped frames at all or anything like that. So, all good. Right, so let's just get on with another one then. It was just a server, I guess. Don't know. But like I said, it tends to happen in this game now about more than it used to. Again, I don't have any research or data or anything on that. It's just a gut feeling. Alright, we're 2-0 down. Oh, interesting strategy. Here we have... Well, he was flying. Did miss, but barely. Oh, what is this dude doing? Oh, man, your buddy had it. What are you doing? Okay, I kind of want... That's white. Oop. Okay. Let's take this, put it out. Right, so 2.5 minutes. I completely messed it up. It's right there. Okay, I'll take it. No, not a nice shot, man. It was a great pass. All you did. All you. Oh. There's the kickoff done. It's kind of a half decent pass, isn't it? Yep. Challenge that. I think that's going in, actually. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Look, that's luck. I mean, it's a good challenge, of course, but I just got lucky. It bounced in. It's got nothing to do with skill or planning. Well, that almost went in as well. Didn't think it would. I was up. It was close, yeah. Well, everybody seems to be in good spirits. The red team is also... it's high and white. Giving credit. And what you really want in this game, or in any competition, I suppose, is just close competition. As long as it's close, it's good, it's fun. It can really kind of sorry, I had to focus there because I suck. So yeah, the closer it is, I suppose the more fun it is. Of course, it can be bitter than to lose close games or whatever, but that's where the fun is. This is pretty good. It's not bad. Ooh, almost. And it is tight still, so we can't give up that goal. I'm trying to let them maybe... Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Not much you can do about that, though. Yeah, let's do a little... Yeah, oh well. Nice wall shot, or I don't know what it's called, but hit from the wall. Hit the ball from the wall. Okay, I don't know, something like that. Sir, I don't think you belong here. Let's just... Okay, so oh, that was close. My kind of instinct was that he's gonna lift it up and fly, and obviously he wasn't going to do that, but made a complete mess of it myself because of that. Let's just put that there and dinks. Doinks. Alright. Bajong. GG. Well played. That was fun. That was fun. Okay. So there's about 2 more games. I'm at level 6. It's going to be much more of a grind than I expected. I did not know about this new rule. Okay, I'm assuming it's new. Maybe it's not. But I did not know about this rule where you have to be level 10. Again, these 2 guys, they yellow. They're not partied up, because when you're partied up, you can see that sort of green dude. Like the other team's all partied up. They're in the same party, basically, searching for games together, trying to play together, probably chatting over Discord or something. But these 2 weren't, yet they have this weird ping that was actually exactly the same before, although not anymore. Maybe there's a different people I didn't actually check. Yeah, that was a risky kickoff from me, but they took care of it. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's take that. It's a decent clear. Yeah, oh, and a good shot. Okay. Alright. Alright. So this one... I think he was also in the previous game, so I don't remember seeing him do anything fancy in that one. Anyway, that's a decent play right there. Good to know. That's gonna be in. Yeah, I didn't. Well, yeah. Okay, well, thanks. That's very kind of you. Close one. Almost got it. I always like that when people are not salty. They're like, okay, that was good. I appreciate good place. And then you can give them the compliment back with like some other chats, I suppose, or even right in the chat. It's just nice, isn't it? It's for people to have that kind of a competitive but fun environment. Appreciating the fun of it and maybe good plays and things like that. Not trying too hard. Although you can still try your best, of course, but... Oh, I missed it. That seems... Oh no. Is there a calculator or something? I know there is, but... Well, right place at the right time, I guess. I'm just not gonna have it. Oh, well, I would have gone for that, but... Just put this to the side. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. Interesting. Getting a bit sort of... Everyone's together in this. Oh, well. Not doing anything in, like... Obviously there's a shot there. I probably didn't even take it that well, but... normally there would be one of them probably would be lower down and they would actually get a shot out of that or something, but... It happens that people are out of position. Okay, we have an AFK. Alright, they're back. Good. Let's see. Expecting a decent... Just in time. I was actually turning kind of the wrong way around. So I think I would probably place the saves a little bit more. So what you would probably want to do more is, like there when I did that save, actually place it as a pass to one of your own, or place it a little further ahead to the side or somewhere, you know. But I'm trying to keep it simple, just get decent hits and not kind of start trying just fancy stuff. Well, I think I'm gonna take this though. Whoa, nice boom. I was being quite arrogant. Oh, well. Let's see what happens. Oh, let's take that. Oh, they bumped me. Yeah, I was gonna get through. It was, but yeah, that was a nice bump. Let's see, Momo. Are you gonna? Okay. Yes, but now Shogun. Okay, what's happening? All right. Let's just put it on the wall. Oh, this dude came from nowhere. I saw two of their players quite nearby. I was like, okay, I'm clear of these guys pretty much. But no, of course there's this. Alright. There's the third one that I don't account for, and then I'm in trouble. Alright, lucky. Whoa. Nice save. That was a how do I say it? There you go. What a save. We are 4-1 up, so not necessarily don't necessarily have to push for more. I thought that looked pretty basic. It was kind of sort of just rushed through it. And then try some stupid trick like that. I mean, if I could actually ever... The shot I was doing is kind of like this, and then you hit it with the back flick there. And sometimes it can go really, really fast and far. It can be kind of tricky shot to sort of predict, so it can be good, but I'm not good enough to sort of pull it off in an actual real gameplay situation, or like competitive game, I suppose is what I mean, or any situation really. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't be able to pull it off in this game or any other game, so that's doesn't really. Oh, it's a near miss. Well done. Good job, team. They've done well, I reckon. Pa. GG. We get 6. Yeah, alright. Well, got a bit more than last time, so I'm at 6 now. I'm hoping there's no, like, monetization thing going on where you can buy yourself to level 10. And that's what's going on here, is they're trying to force a grind. Or then you buy some points or whatever, and then get there faster. Because that stuff's rubbish. That's not good. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take this kick off. I will have to be AFK for just... Good job I didn't bounce into them. Let's see. Okay. I'll try not to get kicked. A few adjustments I have to do. I really shouldn't have started this game then, I suppose, but yeah. Well, it's casual, it's not, at least it's not competitive. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, that's not going in. All right. Oh, nice one. Nice shot. That was nice. A good play. Okay, sorry about that. Oh yeah. Okay, I just had to set up. Just do a little setup adjustment. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I shouldn't have started. I shouldn't have looked for that game first, but you know. Shall we play a little bit? Yeah, simple stuff like that. Oh, we're back. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, nil. All right, not too. I'm not. What we're trying to do? Oh, sorry, that was the wrong goal. All right. That's a pass, and then somebody... I feel like the level of play is definitely getting better, though. So it does seem like it's taking something out of these casual games as well to sort of adjust. Because if you think about the first games that we played, they were... I think the level's gone up. I mean, I'm not sure. I just feel like it has. Okay, let's just try. Maybe as a pass. Okay, that went quite far, but... Oh, do we have an AFK in our team? Which I was in the previous game, because I'm an idiot. Uh-oh. Oof. I jumped there. I was in the mid-air, just as he was shooting, and that's really not the position you want to be in. Don't. Woohoo! Okay. Completely planned. Calculated. All right. Come on, brain. The pinky and the brain. The pinky and the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. That's mega dribbling there. Let's just put it somewhere. Alright. Okay. That would have been a nice play if Brain would have jumped there and then actually like try and hit the ball from that path. Let's see. Nice shot. Nice one, mate. That's all we can get. Should have said take the shot. Did not say that, so... Ooh, just missed it. Let's flick that. And... Oh, close. Yeah, I was trying to get that back flip more of a flick as well there. I just often really don't get it done. I just ends up being the first hits, and then oh, holy cow, it just happened. And then the second one doesn't. I probably time it wrong or something. Not entirely sure, to be honest. I shouldn't have done that. I just kind of passed it to them, really. Yeah, the pace has gone up. Definitely the pace has gone up. I could try and maybe make a pass of this. Another one. Let's get another one. There we go. And they're gonna miss. Just about. Let's see. Come on, Bright. Get something done. Well, still a bump though. And there you can get straight. Let's put that should go in the middle. Pretty much. Now Brain should have a... Oh well. I got that? Okay, well, why not? I'll take it, I guess. All right, because it was him who hit it last, and none of our guys. Okay. So I got to go. Why not? Just follow this. There's a chance. I missed. Kind of misplaced myself and then ran out of boost too early, and that was pretty much it. Let's see. Okay, I could just kind of went wide. Yeah, it's good, man. Ooh, it's a little too far. That's in the middle. That should be a good shot. Yeah, nice one. I feel like our team's really rocking it here. Hey, thanks, man. Let's just... Okay, I can't. I would have wanted to take that down and just control it, but I was too late, so I had to just kind of shoot it forward. Let's take... Also, sometimes it's not... Oh! Well... No problem. Whoops. Things happen, you know. Especially when you have ball cam on, it can kind of do a little weird flicky thing at the very end, and when that happens and you're you're kind of in trouble, well, you have to have it lined up before you get to the ball, kind of, you know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but out of context, but you know, it's that sort of thing. Oh, that's a goal? No. Good save. Oh. I was expecting them to hit it. Let's get one more here. Oh, or not. Let's just save it. Okay. GG. That was fun. Excellent. Right, so we're getting somewhere. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Still not very far in terms of a rank, or a, whatever that's called, level. Yeah, again, I just want to mention it, I suppose, every now and then, that I don't really want to be smurfing. Like, it's not my intention. To be honest, these games now that the casuals have turned into pretty good level games, and I'm not that... I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I'm any better than these guys anymore. But to begin with, it was a little weird, and then that wasn't my intention to, like, smurf, you know. I just needed to start over for these streams, and so... Oh, that's a good shot. I was not ready. Kind of thought he had that, but... Yeah. Probably didn't have boost. Yeah, but like I said, these games are starting to be pretty good level games already, so we're getting there. Oh. Whoops. There we go. Alright, let's see what... Butt coffer. Alright. I don't know about that name. Okay. So now we're having a lot of sort of flying with mistakes, let's put it that way. So people are doing aerials, but they're not quite hitting the ball from the aerials every time, which, to be fair, I don't hit the ball from the aerials every time either. Or in fact, I probably miss more than I hit, but Is that in? No. Alright. I was trying to sort of turn around and target it in, but that's a good example. I didn't even get that on goal where I should have, and I actually did try. So, well, no matter. We got one there. Nice shot, man. Girl. Boy. Anything, really? Good job. Mahmoud. Assisted and HKM Elosta. Oh, close. This is going to be a shot. It's going wide though. Alright, I'm going to try this because it was a great pass. Ooh, close one. Whoops. There we go. Hey, I don't know if that would have gone in actually. I think it would have bounced in, but I can't be sure, so. What's that moped sound? Yeah, some of the sounds are pretty good. But then there's a few quite annoying ones, like the helicopter sound. I'm talking about the engine sounds, of course. No. I probably shouldn't have taken that boost. Should have left it for the teammate. Because I had something, I can't remember what it was, but let's say upwards of 70. And they were at the offensive end for a while, so they probably had used some of the boost. And so when they're coming back for defense, they might have had some need for it. I'm just going to tap. I'm not going to touch it, actually. Yeah, I was going to tap it because I thought it was maybe not getting in. But then I saw that, okay, if I tap it, it's just going too far. So hit the brakes. Incidentally, they put it in, but, you know, happens. Oh, is that in? Oh, nice save. How do I just say that again? What save? It's a good one. It wasn't an easy one because it actually came straight from the kickoff. So those are actually sometimes quite hard to read. Should be a decent pass, but maybe only for their team. Let's see where this goes. Some flying there. Fly, fly. Alright. It's a lot of bouncy bounce. Let's see what he does. I'll go for it. Missed it. Tried to score. I did also feel like if I hit it this hard and it's not on net, it's going to be good pass for them. Well, what happened? Let's see. I came back. All right. So yeah, that's probably not the right play there, but it happens. Again, if you're chatting over Discord or something, the game becomes more fun and more accessible, and then of course the strategy and everything kind of comes alive a little bit more because you can actually call things like, I got this. I mean, I can say it here, but it's a little clumsy, and as you can tell, I had to sort of stop talking there because I don't know. I guess if you've done it enough, then you'll get used to it, and then you'll kind of just, your fingers will do the job for you, sort of, so to speak. But yeah, good level gaming at this point. Not, I don't know what would this be called? Maybe platinum? I don't know. I just feel like it's definitely a lot better than it was before, and that's going in, isn't it? Yeah. See, I was committed to that, and then the person came from behind me. He was the lowest player in our team, and then when that went straight to their player, it was a good shot. Let's do that, because It's well deserved. Yeah, but maybe also I did kind of see that, okay, I'm not going to get that, so I probably should have left it as well. Let's see. Let's take this overtime. Not that overtimes is something we really need at this point, but do you know what? It's just fun to play, so okay. That's it, isn't it? Oh, what a save that was. Nice save. Very nice. And there's going to be a... I'll have to save that one. It was a good shot. Yeah, okay. 0 boost, not great. Let's take the small pads. Also, you don't always have to try and get the full boost from the large pads. It's good to kind of try and route yourself in a way. So you like drive around. Instead of just kind of randomly driving around, you go through the smaller patches of boost. Oh no. You might be in trouble here. Okay, not really. Okay. They're going, so let them go. Let's take this. Ooh, just high, but oh, close one. It's pretty good actually. It's a nice play. Now we're all on this side. We shouldn't really be. It doesn't make any sense to be on the same in the same area. I'm just gonna let this go because yeah, they jumped, so I thought like let's pass this. Okay, they're not coming. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let's see what happens now. We're all here, so this shouldn't be too dangerous. But you never know if a bounce happens or a good pass or something. And oh, good boom. Okay. I was going to go for that, and I hurt the other car to bail because you don't really want to double commit. It's probably my fault to be going for that to begin with. Let's just put that over there. Okay, so I don't have the boost, but I'll try. Okay. Probably had more boost than that actually. Should have finished the job there. Didn't. Another example of my terribleness. It's not a word, I know, but lack of skill. That's alright. Let's just, guys, let's take it easy. Are you taking that? Oh, I probably could have. See, when it gets loose off the wall a little bit like that, that's when there's trouble. Ooh, that was close. Okay, this might be a good chance. Oh, I made a mess of it. Let's put it too far. Too far ahead. There we go. Nice one. That's a good game. Very good. Getting good. High level. I mean, high for me. Well, maybe not high, but getting close to pretty much where I'm at, so it's good fun. GG. That was fun. Close one. But again, we have red pinged. I don't know what that means exactly, but some kind of connection issues. And it often happens with like properly pings that are completely fine. Like I have 38 here. I would have 38, but it's still flashing red or something like that. It's not really optimal. I don't understand why that happened. I have no idea. Not that sort of an expert. But yeah, it does. But you know, when this game was closer to its release, original release, I mean, not the one with Epic recently, when it was still pay to play, and I feel like the servers worked a lot better. There were still glitches and stuff like that, and problems and you know, things like that. But I just feel like it's gotten a lot worse. Not sure why. Right, it's searching for a bit longer. Let's play something. Oh, straight in. What's happening? Oh, we were just about to score a goal, I think. So they lead 3-0, so we really have to bring our A game. Let's try. Hey, that might work. Ay, 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 ay. It's kind of an unlucky bounce, to be honest. Off the wall. Nice move. Almost got me. Let's just turn around. Have to hit that. Maybe shoot. Oh, what was that? Just that player just changed. Let's bounce it. Oh, went through. Okay. Why not? Gotta try something. 2 minutes left. Quite often if you sort of mess up your original jump, I can go for it. You can still get it. Oh, nice save. You can still sort of get it by you know, some kind of a different move. So you realize, okay, messed up the jump. What can I do? Because they're gonna, I'm not gonna get the power or something. And then often if you just, for example, what I did there was I bounced it off the ground. They're quite hard, even if they're not actually hard in terms of like powerful shots, but they can be quite difficult to actually handle because it's harder to predict exactly where it goes. And of course the angle comes sooner or closer to you. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. I'm just babbling about nothing. Nonsense, probably. Anybody who knows anything about physics or something that... Ooh, they were quick on that. See, this is why... What I predict is going to happen is... I got a little bit too used to the slower play. And now I'm kind of being late on everything. Well, it's good. Challenge is good. Let's try. Embrace it. Embrace it. Alrighty. That was a stupid move from me. Oh, I should have left it. Yeah, I was hoping I could kind of pinch it to their end, but yeah, I was a bit too late. It was not the right move. Right, we've got to try. Yeah, get that. Okay, so 2 more goals, 36 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. That might be too difficult. Let's see. Somebody who actually knows how to play this game probably would have got that, like, super powerful power shot from that, which I didn't get. Okay, so that was the bot, actually. Oh, so yeah, we do have AI. That's not great, is it? And I think one of our guys also just went AFK, gave up, which is unfortunate because I think we had a chance. I think we definitely still had a chance. Can't do much about that. No pinch. That was the AI. Oh, come on, man. Why at the worst times? GG. We had a chance there, but yeah. Anyway, it's casual. And I did just that just a few games ago, so I really shouldn't complain that much, to be honest. But yeah, this is getting to a decent level. No easy wins here anymore. As witnessed by this game. Let's see then. 0 oddity. They have 2 guys in party. Usually means a bit of a challenge. I got it. Oh. I did not got it. What? They were slower than I expected. I made a mess of that. That's my bad. Well, I think I just have to slow kickoffs because okay, I'm going for this just so they don't get an easy one. All right, this could be a decent. Oh, sorry, man. Oh, that's gonna come here. Let's put it back. Maybe somebody's there for the pass. Maybe not. How about all the way back there? That's gonna go in. No. Oh no, that was close. Those happen more often than you would ever expect. It's just so hard to predict who's gonna hit it and who's not. Because you can see other people and you can kind of predict several different things. So you're like, seems like, okay, that guy's definitely going to hit it. So I'm just going to jump a little bit to the right and then hit the bounce. And then they don't hit it. And then you're in trouble. And then you just kind of missed an open net. Or it looks like an open net, but it's not really. I do think that probably should have gone in nevertheless. But, you know, happens. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Oof, that was close. Too close. Oh, I didn't know he was continuing. That was my bad then. Let's try and get out of the way. That's in. There we go. Great pass, man. Excellent pass. Nice shot. That also happens quite often where you go to the back wall or in the goal or something and then you don't get out of the way. Oh, man. Okay. Taking. Learned from me, apparently. Yeah, and then you just somehow manage to block the shot from your teammate. That's wide. Oh, not by much. Okay, I was not expecting it to be that. Okay, there's a lot going on, actually. Which is definitely hindering my ability to speak, because I have limited brain capacity. More limited than most, so... Okay, here we go. Oh, this could be interesting if I make it on time. Oh, almost. I think I have it. Yeah. There we go. Honestly, I almost hit the driver. Driver? What? I almost hit the car. I just basically fired it right at it, but there was quite a lot of speed, so I was fairly confident that even if it hit them, it would still bounce in. But still, I shouldn't have hit it straight at them. That was a terrible shot. I was trying to get it high so that they could maybe fly for it and failed miserably. That could be alright, but yeah. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh no. Ah. But there's no, like I had to defend, you know? I had to make sure that if they hit it, I'm gonna be, at least somebody's at our end. Let's take that one. Oh, that's interesting. That should offer an opportunity. Nice. Very good. Yay! Good job. Yeah, this is definitely now much more fun. It's very close to my whatever my rank was before, which shall be kept secret. That's my bad. Yeah, as you can tell by that move, that was an amazing pass for them. Let's also remember I'm not one of those people who would worry too much about being amazing at this. It's nice to have some level of competency, I suppose, at anything you do, really. But yeah, I'm not great, so I don't have to pretend to be, and I can just kind of enjoy the game for what it is, a bit of fun. That's a nice one. This game just kind of blew up. I guess one of them quit, and then they had an AI, and then it got worse, and then another one quit, and this happens. Yeah, sometimes it's be like that. GG. Fun. We're closing in on 7. That's been what, 2 hours? Don't even know how long I've been streaming. I've got no clue. It's not that important. All right, let's exit to main menu. Let's get a new set of players. Let's change to 2v2 because when the level gets a little bit higher, that's definitely what I prefer, because 3v3, there's a lot going on and my brain can't handle it. Oh, is it mine? Oh, all right. So let's see if the... Yeah, okay, that's an actual flick. Right, attempt at least. Sorry, man. I was trying to... Okay, well, sorry. I was trying to get the ball. Okay, we have an angry one. I might have to just ignore this one. Let's see. Are they gonna shoot? That should be decent. Fairly close. Oh, it didn't pinch. I can still get it, yeah. That should be in, yeah. Alright. I don't know, maybe you know, sometimes people be like that. They just kind of get upset immediately. Okay, we should have communicated. Neither of us said anything. But he's saying my fault, so that's alright. So, you know, I think people just expect, quite often people just sort of expect the worst of the other players. Let's just try that as a pass. Oh, it wasn't quite strong enough. Yeah, so sometimes people kind of expect the worst. I feel like. I mean, I don't really see the reason otherwise to kind of immediately go at somebody. Usually, at least, they see a couple of goals or whatever, so see what's going to happen. Oh, don't do that. Oh, was it himself? All right, yeah. Just say close one. So they were just sort of trolling themselves, I guess. Oh, I missed it. Oops. I was trying to boom. Didn't get the boom. That's a good chance for... Okay, be a bit late there, but let's try... Let's put it forward. See what the second wave can do. I should probably boom this guy. I couldn't, but I did get... Oh, man, I was expecting that to be a much harder shot towards the other end, but... Yeah, well... What you gonna do? Let's do this flip thing. Okay, so this guy kind of passive on the kickoffs. Right? As long as you're consistent, you can be easily read. It doesn't actually matter so much if you miss some things like what he just there missed. That was nice. I think, I mean, I'm including myself in this because, as witnessed, I'm not great at this game. But I think if you don't have to be necessarily great mechanically to still sort of play all right overall. Oh no. No problem. That's right, I just didn't expect it. Okay. We'll just play. I'll go for it. Let's take it there. Couple of patches. Should be a decent pass, but okay, somehow they weren't yet there. Ooh. Ah, well. This is looking like a loss, but actually there's still more than 2 minutes left. Oh, it's sorry, I thought we had 2 goals. This is easily a game still, no worries. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I should have seen that they didn't actually come for the ball. I should have seen in the kickoff that they didn't come for the ball and then readjust my play. Either take a proper shot or then slow down and start dribbling or something. But you know, sometimes you forget. Okay, this guy came back for the boost. Oh, okay, he's going. Okay. That's fine. Also, when somebody goes like that, then just bail on your attempt. It's fine. That's good. Great pass. Yeah. Oh, there's... Half a minute later, we're already tied, and I started talking about this is a loss. I shouldn't be like that, honestly. Boatsy boats. Alrighty. Let's see what's happening then. That's a long ball. They miss. Oh, I can shoot, and it's a goal. I don't know what that is. Is that an accent? I don't know. Maybe. Well, if I don't say what I'm trying to do, then it's less embarrassing. Let's just say that I was having fun. Okay. All right. They kind of missed. Let me just put it on the wall. They are glitching though. Definitely. Yeah, this 160 ping. And then this dude said they were pinging my teammate. It's a lot of that these days. Oh, close. It's okay. I should have had that. I just expected more of a shot, but I think they misjumped a little bit and then adjusted. Again, I didn't. Okay. Can you get another one? No. Are you still here? I'm just gonna go. Okay, that should be good for you. Or not. I can't make it. It's alright. They got a good hit, this bunker did. If they didn't get such a good hit, I still probably could have made it back, but they got a good one. Uh-oh, this is a goal unless... Okay. I'm gonna play this slow. Alright. They got a shot in. One's out. If they can get something. Probably. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Whoops. So yeah, I was just... Yeah, when it's lacking power like that, I probably should go. I don't know, actually. You know, better players would know, but I don't. But I just felt like they're gonna make it there before me, and then if I do hit it, I don't have the angle to actually get a goal or even a decent pass. I'm just gonna fly this over this guy, maybe, or not, because they read it. Well read. Oh, that would have been a good pass. I failed this entirely. I could have gone for it, but I decided to let them go. Honestly, doesn't matter. I probably would have missed it anyway. It's just okay. So there, they got that. That's high. Okay. Okay, so suddenly they're saying water saves a lot. I think maybe the other guy, or I guess my teammate was trolling them or something. I didn't really have, because if I had boost, I probably should have gone on the wall and then just hit it from there. But yeah, like you see here, my skills start to kind of not be good enough. These are probably, I don't know, gold, diamond? No, not diamond. Golds and platinums or something. I don't know, but my point is not that high. But apparently high enough for me. Yeah. Okay, searching again. Let's play a little bit. Because it's fun. Change. Can't remember how this goes. That's some Muse song. Alright. We get back. Oh. Well, this bounces didn't go our way. Okay, this guy's got... Definitely trying. Yeah, okay, it's not gold, I wouldn't say. Say platinum and diamond, something like that. Because the sort of the ideas are there, but the execution isn't quite. That kind of a thing. Let's see. All right. Okay, so that's... Let's go under. Okay, I was almost failed that. Where are you? Okay. Well, I probably should have put it in the net myself, because I did have the opportunity, I just didn't do it. Let's try and... Oh, I just missed. Oh, okay. This happens a lot more than normal. So, I mean, I've said that before, that it's always better to try things rather than kind of just not dare to try it. I mean, it's a video game. You fail, what's going to happen? Nothing really. So, just go for it, have fun. Like here, they're going, and they got it. I honestly thought I was going to make it before them. Should have done a fast aerial. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't do those spins rolls in the air, so... If they're not higher level players, they're definitely trying out things as if they were. Alright, go for it, man. Oh, whoops, okay. Maybe this is a pair. Yeah, okay. There's two. So they're probably... One of them is better than the other. I guess maybe... Something like that. I completely failed that. I should have passed the other guy probably and let them have it. Let's see the save. That should be a pretty good shot opportunity. Didn't quite go that way. Okay, they're coming in aggressive, so let's just go. Ah. Thought I already passed them. Didn't quite happen that way. Let's see. Okay, that's a good... Let's put it there. Again, there I was trying to like see where I'm putting it, where I'm placing the ball, not just kind of making the save alone, but actually trying to see where the rebound goes, which is normal for any sport again. Okay, they pinched, but I missed. Oh, sorry, man. Completely missed that. He had it. Alright. That's decent. There you go. Alright, well, I'll take it. It's okay. Yeah, not the prettiest goal, but they don't need to be. They don't ask how. They ask how many. Right. Is that not right? It's a bounce. That's fake. It didn't really work. Yeah. That was actually, I'm pretty happy with that. Because they were there. Well, I don't know. Am I happy with that? Was it lucky? Maybe it was lucky. Maybe it was just because they were basically double committing. But I guess my point was I thought I saw that, and then that's why I went for it. But maybe it wasn't that really. Maybe I just got lucky. This game sort of turned around quite quickly. It was... Wasn't it going for them more than us? Feels like it was. Oh, I thought that was in. Alright, I thought it was going to shoot because I heard the engine sound. Go for it, man. Oh. Well, I got from behind. Oh yeah. Let's try and spinny. Okay. Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. Alright. GG. Not bad. I'm a pitch veteran, apparently. Don't know what these achievements are, honestly. I have no clue how you achieve them. But I have achieved them. Okay. I guess there's no other. So we're still 7. Level 7. Oh no, I took... That was my bad. Double bang? Not quite. Whoa. This should be alright to do. Yeah. Didn't actually have boosts, but don't always need it. Not in every situation. I'm surprised I actually made that. I think maybe 7 out of 10 times I've probably missed it. Let's see. Yeah. Why not? Doinks. You take it. Almost. Don't worry about it. No problem. It's alright. You tried. Let's take that. And then you have it. Are you gonna? Okay. Yep. Maybe you can pass it in the middle. Not quite. I think he tried to do that. I should say they, because I don't know if it's a he or not. Pinch? No. Oh, well, how did that? Based on the trajectories, it didn't seem possible. Dinks. No. Let's fake a little bit. So they waste some. Alright. That's fine. They stayed with it. Oh, that was glitchy. Let's just take that. I probably should have fast aerial. I don't have the habits, the good habits, like of a skilled player. Let's try that. Post. Oh, it went in. Alright. Oh, and actually we were running out of time. I didn't even notice that we were actually losing. Alright. Cool. I did not... Again, they did the same thing as last time. Alright. Oh, nice one, man. There we go. That was amazing. We turned it around 6 seconds before the end. They've got all sorts of fancy explosions, goal explosions and whatever. You coming? There you go. That's game, set and match. Or not. I'm gonna hit because yeah, when just in case you don't know, when the time runs out, when it's down to 0, it doesn't actually finish immediately. It's a bit like, kind of a bit like basketball where you can go overtime if it's still in the air. So it only finishes, or it stops Stops when the ball hits the ground after the time's run out. So you can actually, let's say you're 1 goal down, you can still, and the time runs out, you can still actually tie it up. Yeah. Takes obviously some luck and skill to be able to do that, but you know, I like that. It gives the sort of ultimate close finish feelings. All right. They went to the wall, on the wall, but not really, didn't really do much in there. Up there, on there. Something. Something, something, something. Death Star. Right. There. Goal. Nice. That was a perfect shot. What an amazing shot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Better than I could have done. That was nice. Let's do that. Oh, they're not really with me. Okay. Decent clear. Not the strongest, but enough time to... Let's just let them goof around. Sometimes it's better not to hit if you don't... If you hit it and it seems like it's just basically going to bounce somewhere where they can get before you and your teammate, and it's not really worth taking the hit when you can... I thought they were going to jump. What? Okay. That looked like it was going high. It's like it slowed down midair. Good games. I wonder where we can get today. If we can actually get to the ranked games, because you have to play 10 placement games. I think it's 10 before you get a rank. And that might be impossible in this time frame. We'll see. Yeah, I had to kind of go defensive, so I was actually reacting to their flight trajectory, I suppose, because I was trying to avoid... Oh. Okay, I missed. Oh, that was close. That was close. Yeah, I'm just... No boosts? Oh. I was trying to get the boost too much. I should have just flicked. Get the... Oh no, I did not expect that. I just turned. I would have been there if it looked like he's gonna get it. He was there on time and seems to be quite good. Hit the ceiling. I tried to place it so that maybe a teammate can get it. That's a nice one. Oh, good patience from this Texas player. I kind of wanted to wait so I could have controlled it, but then they were so aggressive I didn't really have a chance of doing that, so... Okay. Whoa, I missed that. Okay. It's not good. Got that. I gotta get ready for the second. Okay, this dude couldn't quite get it. Let's see. Teammates ready? Not really. Alright. I think going on the wall there was probably a mistake. But happens. It's actually, so there's nothing wrong with going on the wall in that situation, I guess. It's just harder to control or sort of see where you can get to. Sneaky, sneaky. Is that in? Could be. Yeah. All right. We still have a chance. Again, my teammate's got quite the ping. So their game's probably a bit laggy. I've played with that sort of ping and it definitely does hinder your game. I think Monstery there, well, they prioritize defending. Nothing wrong with that. They could have also starved me a bit, taking the boost, the big boost from me. Let's take that. I actually should have... yeah. I just... You know, I should have fast aerialed immediately and not... Like, there was no point for me stopping. I should have gone with the ball and be close to it all the way. So, just got that in because they were a little bit slow, or maybe they didn't have boosts or something, but yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Ooh. Alright, let me get this. Up high. Okay. I'll just control it. The problem is they're not right. You know what? I'm just gonna... I was hoping I could make it before... Uh-oh. Okay. I was hoping I could... I don't know where my teammate is. There they are. There they are. Get them. Alright. So what was it? 3-3. Oh, here's a good chance then. And I messed it up. Oh, I can't believe that. I didn't really have the boost, but I should have had that. Alright, overtime. This is close games now. Very fun. Yeah, yeah, faking. Absolutely. That was a good fake. I probably should have scored from there, to be honest, because the other one didn't... The other player of theirs didn't rotate. And so their net was actually empty. Alright. Well, it happens. I can see why they would think that they have a chance of getting it themselves rather than me. It's completely understandable. Was Pat. A terrible shot. I gotta get back quick. Okay, they didn't turn around very well, so... Oh, I should have had that. I made a complete mess of it. I already had it, and then I just went a little bit too far. And then... Well, that was it. You all saw it. All you all might be at... Oh. Okay, that was a free goal for them. I missed. In such a terrible way. Oh, okay, let's do that then. Ooh, nice save. It was a nice save. That was already in, basically. There we go. We got back. I guess we were losing. I can't remember what we were losing. 2-0, 3-1, something like that. That was fun. Yeah, why not? Have some water. Water. Put some water down. They were decent. Let's play again. let's play them again. And they're playing together. They clearly want to go again, so let's do that. Unfortunately, my teammate didn't want to do just that, so got a new one. Let's see. Maybe they will carry me. That was not good. That might be alright. No, I don't know how they guessed that. Maybe I just placed it absolutely terribly. Okay, so they're coming. I gotta... Alright, not bad. They didn't take the boost. Again, these guys aren't starving the opposition. I couldn't take it because my player was too close. Kind of in the way. I couldn't have... Maybe I could have if I knew how to fly properly and jump. But yeah, you want to starve the opposition as well. Not just kind of like play the ball always. Sometimes you just want... Oh, that's a good one. Also, that teammate of mine is kind of chasing the ball a little bit, which isn't always bad. And usually it gets better as the game goes on, because it takes a while to kind of learn how your teammate plays. So, and you kind of tend to maybe do too much in the beginning. I probably could have flicked there. Maybe should have. Oof, close. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. Kind of unlucky on this part. Happens. I made a miss of this. I was kind of half-focused. Stupid. They're being decent, nice about it though. Oh, that would have been the goal, I think. They're going to get that. Good. Now some kind of a pass. Excellent. I'll go. Yep. Uh-oh. Well. Oh well. Yeah, that boost there, they went for the boost. That was probably not the right call when you know your teammate's kind of fully committed. But it happens. It happens. I probably should have been faster on the ball there anyway, and I'll be on this. Yeah, but these guys are actually fairly quick on their defensive moves, so it's not as easy as it was before. Just go for it, man. Go for it. Okay. Okay, well, that's... No, I didn't mean that. I meant... Well, good idea. I was not with him at all. Let's pinch. I was kind of lucky to get that pinch. I thought I was late. You want to go for it? Go for it, man. I think we could still get this. They're quite aggressive on their moves, but it could also work to our advantage in terms of catching up. That's unfortunate. Maybe they can finish it off, teammate. Well, close. Alright, let's see what happens then. Oh, no, that was a miss. That was unfortunately also a miss, but maybe... Alright. That should be alright, yeah. There we go. We're back in the game. 1.5 minutes left. It's definitely possible, though. Would not be doing that well. Uh-oh. Luckily they went for the boost rather than the ball. Who's gonna hit it? No one. Alright. Well, maybe I'll take it. I should really get this in. I didn't. And they boomed me. Maybe I should have been more patient and not tried to get it in. They tried to boo me. Didn't get it. Alright. They got boost, but yeah. Let's put that aside. Oh, I thought they were going to miss it. It shouldn't be this slow, honestly. I mean, we should be aggressive, and I'm just playing stupid right now. Go for it. Well, that's quite good for the monster dude. Monster Yoshi. Had to guess a little bit there, maybe. I don't know if that was even the right thing to do, but... I'll try and put that in on nets in there. Okay. Let's turn it a bit. And that should be in. 5 seconds. Don't know if that's enough time, probably not. Well, it all comes down to that one missed kickoff that I did. Oh, there... Is it? Yeah! Oh! Wow. I thought I was too late. I should have read that earlier, and I went in too late. Just touched it early enough. Well, we made it to overtime. They're a little bit late, but that's perfect. Yes. High five, low five, whatever. It was a great comeback. It's always a team game, never just one player. See the points as well, and there's that crucial goal. Finishing goal. Alright, let's give it another go. I do feel like this was maybe a little bit off balance, this team, but let's see. Still fun, and they were in good spirits. They didn't start going at me when I made a mess of that kickoff. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. Okay, that was probably my bad. I probably just should have gone. Again, I just never do the fast aerial, which I should do pretty much every time, and I never do it. That's just a bad habit. It's just you get used to one way of playing over the years, and then I guess that's what happens. Oh man, I'm gonna put it there because I know it was risky, but let's try. Maybe they'll get it. I kind of expected. Ah, close. Sort of expected, because that's quite a quick bounce. That's not an easy. So that, I know they missed, but it's actually not that easy to get, because you really, that's hard to read from the bounce from the car like that. Is it good enough? No. Is that? Oh, close. That was close. I had to do that, and then just get it here. Yeah. Good job. And then dinks. Close. That was great. That was good. I like that idea. Oh. I don't have boost. Now I do. Close. I probably should have had a better flick in my pocket, but I don't. I'm not good enough. This is fun. Try and boom. I'll try and go for this. Oh, I missed it. I was too late on the dodge. Okay. That was maybe a little bit of a panicky move there. And then boom. Ah, no. So I messed up the jump. That wasn't planned. I just made a mess of it as usual. But then there's always the chance of sort of like fixing it by making a decent play after that. So I knew I had a chance of booming that person. Demoing. Let's not do that. I'm gonna bump this. If I actually did hit them, that would have been a goal. Gonna take that. Missed. Uh-oh. Oh. Close. They can do it. Close. There's a lot of panicking right now from both sides, I'd say. What happens there? Ooh, risky. Quite risky, huh? Maybe not the right move from me there. I don't know. One more. Oh no. Is that in? No, it's not. I gotta hit it because they had the shots. Okay, that went too far for Monster Yoshi. I'm gonna go for risky move, but no, I can get back quick. Let's see then. Yoshi. All right. There it was. Eventually, mistakes happen, and then, you know. Eventually, mistakes happen. This is a risky move for me. Like that, because they could have hit it another time. Of course, it would have been better probably if my teammate didn't go for it. But look, that's on me. I made a terrible. That's a terrible rebound. Made a terrible mess of it. Are they coming? No. Okay. Handle the next. Ooh, that was close. I was a little bit late. That's a good one. You can do it. What? Oh, close. Honestly, they've made good plays. It's been close many, many times. I'm gonna take that as a sort of... Maybe that's enough? No. There you go. Oh no. Close. I can... No. Oh, okay. Not quite. Let's try this. Oh. Sorry, that was it. I should have scored. And then I didn't have boost. I made a mess of it. I think it's time for a fresh set of players. So what, we're level 7 now, closing in on 8. Yeah, holy cow, that's a long grind just to get to competitive games. And we have about an hour to go, so actually we're not probably going to get to the comp games at all. Let's see. I have a bot, right? Marla is a bot. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll just play it safe, kind of 1v2. That's the mentality you need when you have AIs. Okay. Also, that's that is quite inconvenient when that happens. At least I don't know if that happens to everybody, but when my teammate joined, it stuttered like crazy. I lost a lot of frames there. Oh, that's not good. Is that an AI? No. Okay. I misplayed that then. All right. 3.5 minutes, 5-0. That's a tough ask. But let's try. Let's give it a go. See what happens. There's first. Yep. There we go. I didn't want to touch it because I felt like I was going to get it high or something, and I felt like they must be there. They must get a good shot. Better angle. Okay, that's interesting. Dunks. That's not going to bounce up, so I'm just going to go defend. I'll take it. I won't take it. Okay. It's fine. Let's just do that because they were going to get it before me. Oh. Well, that's weird. That did not feel right somehow. Yeah, I'm playing terribly right now. I have to change. Okay, they didn't hit it. Alright, I have to up my game a bit if I want to get something going. There, that's good. Great pass. Great pass. Alright. I got it, man. Take a shot. I shall take the shots. That should be yours then. Oh, they went wide. Still on it. Oh, whew, that was close. I thought they were just far away. They weren't, but they were flying already. Let's see where that goes. They messed up their jump, so my teammate should go for that. Maybe a little bit late. That's an offer for me to join in. Okay. Let's fake. Yeah, they just bumped each other out. That should be for my teammate, but I guess they're just too far away. Okay, I should have taken it then. Let's see my teammate. Oh, no, not even registering that. It was a bad hit from me, but I was kind of hoping it might have been a decent pass. That's in. Yep. Spadoom. Yeah, alright. Thanks, buddy. That's nice. What is going on? Alright. I think we can still get this. 2 goals. Oh, I overplayed that. I was trying to get them sneaky like. I'm a little bit late, but maybe... Ah! I should have rotated my car a little bit. Let's just bounce it. They're coming. Get that. Let's just go bounce. I'm in the... Woohoo! In the post. Stuck in the post, eh? Alright, let's see. That was a mistake. I was hoping the person would go and defend, but they didn't. So then I was in trouble. Oh, well. Is that alright? You got it? Didn't have boost, probably. I didn't play very well, to be honest. Not happy about that, but oh well. As long as we get our XP, although I guess you get more XP from winning. Jesus, we're still on 7. That's quite brutal, honestly. Right, let's play a little bit again. Well, that was short-lived. Oh, my teammate's not here. Oh, they are now. Just kind of want to see what this does, but they didn't do anything. Well, it's a post. I'm just... Whoa, that was unlucky. But yeah, nice save. Just controlling it. I don't have boost, so just gonna leave it. Missed. I'm happy. Yeah, there's always that risk of pinch. That's why I went early. Was trying to get it before it hits the ground, but I was actually a bit late. Let's see. Well, that's a decent, but I can't. Yeah, it was a good shot actually. In terms of power, but just if I'd actually gone for the goal there, then it would have basically been a pass for that player. All right, that's interesting. Oh, okay, well. Quite the fake. That was one of their players kind of going through there. Okay, I'm trying to understand what happens there. Okay, so they went for it. They're still going for it. Trusting my teammate because I needed the boost. Maybe a stupid decision there, but... Oh, they went for it. Oh, no. Well, maybe... Might drop early enough. Not quite. Okay. This is good level of play now. I like this level of play. Oh, I just missed it. I gotta get it, yeah. My teammate's not having it. They're just like, be sorry all you want. I ain't gonna change nothing. Let's see then. Alright. Interesting. You guys take all the time you want. All the time you need. I should have left that for... I can't go because... Well... He's saying OMG, but honestly that was... I couldn't go because they were right in... Like, I just couldn't go because they jumped in front of me. Oh well. Let's see. Let's hope this person isn't toxic. Can't really always tell. Don't take it from me. Okay. Yeah, that was a terrible play from me there. I was expecting it to hit the ceiling, but just not quite as soon as that. Alright, should be my teammates quite easily. Alright. Bump. Not enough. Ah, both missed. Well, I guess if it works. You know. Sorry, I went quiet again because I had to focus so much. That's the problem with this. The level of play gets higher and you don't want to be... You don't want to be that teammate who's just like not putting in the effort. And especially in two on two games. So then sometimes you have to focus. Or at least me, I have to focus because I'm not good enough. Otherwise, oh, that was kind of sneaky, I thought. Just got it. I had no clue where they are. I probably should have tapped off ball cam there. That should be in. Oh, no. Oh, well. I guess if you don't want me to shoot at it, no problem, man. Don't worry about it. So yeah, good. I don't think they are toxic. I'm just going for it. I didn't think he would jump again because he missed the first one and I was like, okay, well, there's my chance. Whoops. Oh, not quite. Let's put it out. Out and fire away. Okay, this should be easy. There we go. Hey, we won. Did my... Oh, there they are. Alrighty. So that's 1,000 more XP. Oh, I got a decal. Oh, but that's for the Merc. Which is... I don't actually know what that is. Is it the... Let me see if I've actually gained anything. I usually just ignore all of that stuff, so let's just give it a bit of a look. No, nothing here. Wood. I do like wood. Yeah. Yeah. No explosions and nothing like that. Ah, who cares? That's all good. Level 8. We're getting closer. Getting closer. We'll get there. Maybe. I'm hoping we can get there today. Gotta get back to the game. Alrighty. So yeah, I play, but I got it. I play for fun. I'm not a great pianist. I do produce some music, but that is not why I'm doing any of that. Is basically just to enjoy it, have some fun, and it is part of me. So, you know, have some fun musically. Oh. So I like doing that. Why not? Right? And if people don't enjoy it, then and they don't, and that's fine. But yeah, Music Mondays will be when I actually sort of produce music. That was a decent one. Great pass, man. Oh, they immediately left. Okay. Yeah, Music Mondays is when I'll actually be like producing music live. So the stream's only 4 hours, so there's limitations to what it can be. But you know, I might do just some fairly short tracks. I might sometimes then also extend it to the next week, so to have like part 1 and part 2. But I quite like the idea that to go from start to the end in one stream. It just kind of feels right to me, and then I can put those available for download the next day, which I just feel like that could be fun for pretty much from all sides of it. So yeah, it might be I don't know, it's just, oh wow, I did not expect that to be a low shot. Yeah, it could be anything like anything from just a basic instrumental kind of atmospheric type music to some kind of massive big hitting epic trailer type music. So those kinds of things. But the whole idea is actually for me as well to just have some fun with music. So if I get a sort of goofy idea, I might just run with it, and it might be silly, but it doesn't matter. It's just if it's fun, it will be fun. Now, I suspect people might like seeing different, all sorts of variety of music as well, and not just one type. I was a bit late on that. Not just one type of music, so I'll try and give them the variety as well. But also just for me, week in, week out, you don't really want to just always be doing the same thing in terms of creatively speaking, I mean. So the goal is to just have fun with it. Alright, teammate should have that. Still probably theirs. Was hoping a bounce on my side, but okay. I was thinking they were much closer and I was gonna fake, but apparently I should have just gone for the, whatever you want to call them, one timer. Oh, nice bounce. Oh, close one. This is mine, and that should be in. Ooh. That almost was an amazing save. Seriously close. That was nice. Hats off to that person. This is, I don't really want to go. They're not gonna shoot. Okay. I'll just, I didn't really turn very well, but they should go for it. It's an empty net. It will drop down. I should get it. Oh, that's my bad. I was a little bit late, but I was also kind of hoping it would go in anyway. It was a great pass. I should have had that. Let's bump him. Terrible, terrible hit. Teammate actually almost got it as a pass, which was good. Oh, they went for the boost. I didn't expect that. So I was thinking they're doing shadow defense. That was a bit far for it, but then they went for the boost. I just didn't expect that at all. I don't know what I was going for there. guess some kind of an aggressive. It's going to be wide. Where's my teammate? All right, there they are. Get in the middle. Pinch. Oh, almost. Let's try. Let's try a pinch. I messed up the jump again. Really, honestly, I mean, I should be better at all that stuff. Did we win? Yeah, we won. Okay, because that would have been stupid for me to do if we didn't. All right. So I'm just wondering. I have to check something quickly. Just want to make sure I'm not doing anything stupid here. So let me just G. Okay. Just gonna do this. And just kind of double check that everything goes right in terms of the stream. Alrighty, and then we go back to the stream. The game is what I'm in. Okay. Yeah, oh, sorry, man. Kept them waiting. Oh, and then, well. So 8 and 1/3. Not even quite that. It's going to be a tough call to get anywhere. Seriously, I think, yeah, definitely there's something going on. Let me see a little bit about this, because this seems wrong. Like, this definitely seems that there's something going on with the, like, this is somehow related to the monetization. Because otherwise, I just don't see how this makes any sense. How would you force anybody to play this much? Okay, I should have scored there. Play this much before being able to use the normal features of the game. Yeah, they had some moves there. Just not quite. Well, didn't have the defensive moves. Oh man, that should have been a... Oh, and then they went. Okay. I bumped. Bumped again. I don't have the boost. But, you know, it happens. Sometimes... Oh, well, that's in. What was that? A black hole? Goal explosion? Sucked me right in. Yeah, sucked every... Never seen that before. Maybe I have. I just haven't paid attention. Anyway, that's going high, but they're going to get a tap or not. Okay. That was good, but I messed it up. Didn't get me in time. Okay, he might be trolling the other team at this point. Oh, take the shot. I was not ready. But worked out alright. Alright, this is our chance. Oh, that didn't quite work. They probably need the boost. It's not taking it, so I'm going for it. Just so the other player in the other team doesn't get it. Well, that seems unlikely from that position, but okay. Alright, is that going in? Not quite. Not quite. Are you kidding me? I'm making a lot of mistakes. Probably played such a long time that starting to kind of lose it a bit. Not that I ever had it really. But okay. 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 We're just going for the same balls every time. I could see them coming, so it was pretty simple. Pretty simple, that. But it still doesn't always work, and you could tell they actually reacted early enough, almost early enough for it to be enough to... Oh, interesting. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, I think starting to miss a lot of sort of simple... Well, I got there in time, but... Oh, well, that should be a good one. Close. Don't have the boost. Do they have the boost? Not really. Okay. Oh, crikey. No way, mate. Okay. I did not expect them to get there that quick. Let's OMG that. Honestly, it doesn't matter at all, but you know, sometimes you lose those challenges. Right, can you get it here? No. They want to get a dribbling goal like I did. You know, oh, sorry. Do you want to go for that? I don't know about this. Just missed. That could have been nice. Risky on their part. Probably should have just placed it somewhere else. Okay. I'll let them fly it. Let them fly it. We have 2. Which means they are able to kind of fly it past one. There's still another one to come. Classy. Let's go. Alright. Back in the corner. This seems like it's coming for me, but... Oh. This map, by the way, I don't really like. Oh my god. How did I mess that up? Just because the colors and it feels like it's trying too hard to kind of be trendy or something, and it's not good for the gameplay aspect of. Oh, okay. They double committed, so there was a chance there, but you know, sometimes it goes like this. Let's see, that seems like an awkward angle for them. Yeah. Oh my. I thought, yeah, I definitely made a mess of that, but I should have just fired it at goal. I was kind of certain that my teammate was going that way, so I didn't bother too much. But yeah, that was totally my fault. Yeah, sure, let's go again. Why not? 100 ping? Yeah. TRMP. I'm just gonna leave that. Not gonna touch that. Not really my thing. Classy man has a chance here. And a great pass. Ah, I jumped a little too early, I think. And then I couldn't wait any longer because I was going to lose my dodge. Oh, okay. You're there. Oh. Well, there's misses everywhere now. Everybody's missing everything. Nice. Both of them up in the air, flying for the same ball. What? What a boom. Oh, that's high. I don't have a lot of boosts. Let's see. Alright, classy man. I'm gonna go for this, but yeah, they got a touch, so I'm just gonna leave it because I felt like they had a clear shot, and if I touch it, it's just gonna be an unnecessary risk. If I don't, they don't get a free shot at an empty net. Okay, I thought they were gonna hit it, but that should be a good opportunity. No worries, mate. It's all good. That's risky, but whatever. That should be alright. Okay. I thought... guess they had to go for a boost or something. If you... Nope. That should be... Okay. Yeah. They were patient enough to get that. Kind of risky both ways. Oh, well. Don't worry about it, man. It was kind of a great pass from me. Let's put it out. Maybe I can have another go at it. Not really what I meant to do, but okay. That should be it. Okay, it didn't quite work out. Let's see. Let's see if I can risk it. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, sometimes it's worth it. That looks like it could work, but then if I had missed, then it probably would be the 2-on-0 towards our end. Came from up high. Probably could have just left it. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going immediately so they don't get the opportunity to take too long and kind of set things up. And okay. Like sometimes you just want to, you should just let it go. Even though you could hit it, it doesn't always mean you should hit it. Like right there maybe, or either could have hit it immediately. Yeah, no, yeah, just don't hit it and we're all right. Blah, blah, blah. Nope. Major bump. Let's see. Go on, classy lad. That's probably not enough. They're in good positioning. That might be alright. Oh, nice save. Let's see if they can hit it once more. Nope. You're gonna let me have it? Yep. Almost, but now we're both out. Not quite. I should have had that. Where's my teammate? I should have had that. I set it up quite well for myself. Yeah, I should have turned around and take... So I was using the wheels because I thought I don't want to hit it hard. But then because it was them hitting it for me, I actually should have turned around, used the back of the car in order to like get a better impact. See what they can do. This might be an opportunity, also a risk, but yeah. You have to take a risk right now, because... Ah, that was close. If I got past them there, that would have been it. It's a good game. Not my best. Definitely starting to... lose whatever touch I might have had. And we're halfway through 8, so yeah, I would say we're probably going to finish at 9. That's unfortunate. So let's see what happens now. Oh, my teammate's here. That's not good. Okay. Okay, they were bumped. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of strange. Maybe they were bumped twice or something. I don't know how to do the kickoffs properly, if I'm honest. Like, I know... what? Okay, I know how to do them, but like... Yeah, I was just taking... I was way late. That was interesting. Okay, they got the boost. Have to retreat, I think. I mean, I say these things as if there are some kind of truths or facts, but it just... What I mean is I do that personally, because I'm not good at this game. That was close. Oh, I almost got them. Okay. That's gonna be, I'm gonna risk it. Yeah. Try and boom that dude. They're gonna go for it. If you moved away, I could actually hit it, but I couldn't. Might not be good enough. It's fine. I don't know why my teammate was at that still there. Oh, they went for the... Okay. I don't know, I guess maybe it made sense from their perspective. How about you take it? This is a slightly lower... well, I don't know, maybe they did a kind of a ceiling shot, even if it didn't really make much sense. Oh, well. I definitely made a mess of that, but okay, that was a decent save. That's not going to be enough. Let the teammate have it. Challenge it at least. They were a bit controlled, so that's going in. Unless... Okay. I'm making sort of saves that look really good, but they really only look like that because I was in both cases I was out of position to begin with, so I made it difficult for myself. But you know what? At least I made the saves. Oh well, no, don't do that. I know you need boost, but just take the patches near the goal. Fly, you can do it. Almost. I don't know, they didn't actually get the second hit, second touch there. I would have expected that to happen. Maybe it was the rotation. Didn't really work. Did not expect. Did I touch that? Oh my god, I did not expect that at all. Did I actually touch that? Yeah, okay, that was kind of lucky. Well, I'll take it. Oh well. Let's see about this. Okay, yeah, they missed. That's fine. I had to go quick. I would have normally just taken a normal shot, but I saw them coming. So I thought, okay, I gotta get the second touch as fast as I can. At least that's what happened in my brain. I don't know if I actually did that. Based on the replay at least. Oh, that's a good boom. But yeah, they're not there for it. Nice. Pretty good. That was good. Great pass. Little backflip, flick. Definitely have to rotate the car there to get it. I probably could have. Yeah, GG. That was fun. So 2/3 of the 8, level 8. So yeah, gonna be level 9 at the end of this, I think. No matter. I wonder if they want to take it. Oh, it's the same dude. Okay. That might have been a bit late on my part. That's my bad. I don't know what the heck I was doing. Nice shot. Cleaned up my miss. Twas necessary. Don't want to shoot it to the sides. Okay, let them have it. And okay, they got another hit. That was a good one from that. Can't read that name, but that dude. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Oh, I didn't get the boost. Well. Oh, they came. Well, that's unexpected. I'm playing quite badly right now, but that's okay. It's only casual and it's only a game. I don't have the boost for this. Oh, their teammates got the right idea on like covering, but I feel like a little close for comfort there. Like, there's no need to be right in my bottom. I should. Oh, well, they're gonna get it. Okay. Don't have to do anything really. Nice shot. Yeah, I really don't have to do anything. I got it. Let's try take a little, and I didn't even touch it first. Or even second. I didn't touch it at all. Don't think. Thanks. Was a little too much. Let's put it back. That's going in, isn't it? Oh. I jumped a little late, but just enough. Felt like I was late, so I used all my boost. It's a decent save. I was supposed to go past them, but I ended up just blocking because I made a mess of that as well. Let's see. So put that aside. And why again? See, look at this. That's what I don't understand. This right in my rear. There. Maybe. Oh, I thought I was in. I should have gone for it. Okay. That should be a decent pass, but yeah, I gotta say that's a good read. Oh, don't bump me, mate. Do you have it? Yeah. You have the boost? Are you gonna... Nope. Should have gone for it earlier, maybe? Let's just put it that way. See what Hacker does. That's not going... Oh. Okay. Well... So I would say a little bit of a chaser, but still alright. Not too bad. Force them to make a play. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. It just felt like force them to do something, and then my teammate maybe can get an advantage. Let's see, that's going wide. That's going to bounce up. Just put it back here. They were ready for it. Don't jump because then I'm out. Okay, my teammate came for that. We got caught a bit of a break there. Okay, let's see. It's gonna be a shot. Gonna take it. Gonna tap it again. Surely not. Okay. Go, 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 go. Where are you? What? Did they get bumped? What happened? Oh, that was my bad. So... I'm trying to do my slow, boring slow game, and they're not agreeing with me really. Well, let's see. I don't think I will go again with these Fox. I'd rather just have a fresh start. So we won, but I feel like I barely got any experience. But obviously you need more and more experience to get a new level as the levels go up. Yeah, so I never went and saw the... Was it item shop? Yeah. Support a creator, buy credits so you can buy stuff. I don't know. It doesn't seem like... I think there is a rocket pass. There used to be a pass of some sort. I think. Starter pack. Credits. Yeah, I don't know. Ready to claim? Alright, let's claim these. Sure. Oh, that was rocket boost. I didn't want to change that, actually. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh. So we're 1-0 down. Okay, 1 goal down. They missed. Ah, we both kind of left it. We both left it for each other. Let's see what this is going to be. All right. That's pretty good. Yeah, hard balls. I probably should have been on the one that was landing, but I think I was a bit far away. But yeah, I probably should have been on it. Oh, they didn't come. I was so sure they were coming to pinch, and then just made a mess of it again. Oh, nice one. That was my bad. I misread, but it was a good pass, I guess. I don't. It's hard to tell when I'm terrible. Is it just me who's just absolute trash, or is it a good pass? I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, saying that it was actually a nice pass. Teammate should make it. Yep, good. Good teammate. I'll risk it that a little bit there. That's good. Alright. Let's see what happens next. I don't really know what to do. That was kind of awkward. Also, I wasn't sure if that was going in or not. Had to do that. Let's see, where's the teammate? There. Okay. Can you pass it? Oh, they're going for the boom. Oh, well. I feel like I actually made a mess of that, but do you know what? They double commits. You pay for it. Happens. I mean, I was definitely trying to fly with that. That was the goal of that move. Oh, well, interesting. Let's bump this dude. See what happens here. I can get good rotation there from them. Oh, this might be risky. I'm gonna pinch because there's a risk that it's gonna get the ball's gonna get so fast that neither of us can get back. Well, it's a bit of a. Oh well, that was a risky move. I think from both of us, to be honest, but. They hit it at the very last second, and if they didn't, it would have been an empty net, I think. So that's why I say that. Oh, interesting pinch. Yeah, I don't like this boost I got now. That was a nice control there for the ball, with the ball. I'm just gonna... was maybe wrong, but yeah. That should be a nice shot, and then some kind of... Oh, just missed, but yeah, that should be in. Again, I would have liked to wait just a millisecond longer, but I saw them coming, so I had to just get the touch, because otherwise it would have been in our end, and yeah. Would have been no coming back from that. So Carl is... Yeah, alright, Carl. What is this? That's going to be not the best touch there. It's good. Oh, just a little bit maybe. A tiny bit more. Oh, that was risky. Let's let it go up. Oh man, that took a bounce. That should be alright. Oh, okay. Well, happens. So we had this. Yeah, nice. It's quite fun. Alright, let's go again. It was pretty close, I feel like. I wonder what level these guys. Or not level, what rank? What comp rank? Did I get the same teammate? Or was I with Carl? I think I was with Carl. So different teammate. Or okay. I would have had a pretty good shot there, I think, but I see what they were going for with the pass. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That was bad. What's Carl gonna do? I'm just gonna... That should be enough. Yeah, again, I should have done a fast... I should have done a fast aerial. But that's me. And probably should have jumped a lot earlier. I should have been there way before the other car was, but... This is me. Just take this down. Maybe fly a little bit. Not very good. But, oh, okay. So yeah, whatever you're seeing now is me, you know, maybe not butt clenching, but trying my best, you know. So this is my level of play. It is what it is. It's not amazing. Let's see. Let's just force them to something. You kind of, I sort of understand the game, but then don't have the mechanical skills to actually pull off the things that I'm maybe trying to pull off, and sometimes just stupid and slow. Happens. That's nice. Nice shot. Yeah, so there's probably another level I could take this up to, but it would be just kind of on and off, and, you know, just like when you're trying really hard because it's a competitive game, that sort of thing. But generally speaking, this is the level I have. That was a great pass, mate. Okay, teammate nowhere to be seen. Let's... I couldn't quite... I probably should have turned around. Again, if I had my back on it, it probably would have bounced better for my teammate. Classic. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I was basically late. Normally that would never happen. Normally the goalie would have actually got a very good chance from that, because the pass was closer to them than it was to me. But because they were so passive, I kind of just got a chance out of it. Oh, that was nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 5-0, but there. Yeah, it's always kind of hard to just jump in these games where the score is what it is. I don't know where this is going. You know what? Okay. Alright. That's fine. I'm just going to control because... And they're both committing, so this is good. Okay. I was trying to dodge, but... Guess I failed. Failed at the simple task of dodging. Pinch. Coming back. Let's just throw it up. To know what I'm doing here. That's a nice play. I was a little bit late, but I was still pretty good. Quite nice plays in this round, actually. I feel like we're clicking with this KW dude. I don't know what that was. I guess I hope that they would commit to some kind of a big aerial save and then okay. Did not expect him to turn around like that. Oh, no way. Oh, I should have had that. I didn't expect them to miss. Oh, well. I should have just... See, this is what I mean. I'm not really good enough for these moves that I'm trying to pull off. Sometimes I am, but generally speaking, that saw that too late. Rotate. This is... No. I had a shot. Oh no. I'll just take it down. Because honestly, why not? That wasn't good, but it wasn't like, it was what it was, I guess. Oh, I completely messed that up. Kind of all aspects about it. Like, I read it completely wrong. Oh, they went there. Okay. 6-0, alright, well. Not much in that game. Left in terms of stakes. Alright. 9? Alright, level 9. That's cool. I think I'm gonna leave it at that, actually. Makes sense to me. It's a good place. Just gonna, you know, be nice to others. Yeah. So there we go then. I think that was good. Obviously, especially in the beginning, I was a little bit nervous. Happens, right? It's normal, I think. But also overall, first stream, yeah. Well, you only get one first stream, so it's tricky. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think there were many viewers, but that's not really important to me right now. Right now, I just want to kind of get into it, find out how all this works, and slowly maybe find some people who might be interested. Yeah, it's all good. And, you know, I'm also looking forward to the Music Mondays. It's probably a different type of person maybe who might be interested in that compared to these, but you never know, not always. It's a good mixture of things, I feel like, music and games. It's just good. But yeah, and it's fun. So I think I'm quite happy. I'll just play a little something. well, that's that. I think where I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, hope to see people. I hope to get to chat in the chat with people. Hope there's a chance for me to engage a bit more with people in the future. And yeah, I hope to keep this going for a long time. I'm happy doing this the way it is now. I'm not worried, bothered. Um, this was fun. All right. I guess catch you guys tomorrow. All right. Good night.